Happy 4/4 portal of 2024 intuitives. Welcome back, Awaken Intuitives, and welcome to any new Awaken Intuitives. Natalie here. Well, we are back to just share some things with you. It's not just me here. I'm here with my protectors, my guides of the love and light only. That's why I say we, okay? So I'm just here to share with you guys some things. And I've been holding off on this for a while. These are experiences that I've had, some memories that I'm going to share with you guys. And I'm very curious to know and hear about what you guys have experienced. You know, if they are dreams, if they are visions and meditations, or what you're seeing, experiencing, feeling even, because I know that this is strong energy we are in right now. The energies are building. We are about to have this solar eclipse. We are in an eclipse season right now, and also in Mercury retrograde. But the energies keep building each day, each month. Okay, and it seems this past year has just been skyrocketing. The time's going faster. More things are happening. The veil's lifting. It's thinner veils, right? And a lot more people are sharing their experiences because it's happening more and more. So it's really awesome. Now, I do have some 4/4 portal frequency music playing in the background that I do not own the rights to, all right? And so what I want to do is I just want to talk with you guys, share with you guys, so you may feel comfortable to share your experiences, okay? So the very first one I have is an experience I had last year, and it was about summertime, and it was during a meditation, all right? And I drew some things. I have shared this one already on my channel right after it happened. I can't even remember. I'll have to go back to see which video that is. Maybe I can go back and find it and then put it in the description below. But I also have some new ones, okay? So just use your discernment. Always have an open mind. Always ask questions. Unconditional love and light, so be it, so it is always. And truth is always stranger than fiction, okay? You don't have to believe me, whatever, you know. That's why I do what I do. So I'm always questioning. I'm always learning. I'm a teacher and a student just like you. None of us know more than anybody else. Nobody, okay? I may know something that you don't know. I may have experienced something that you've never experienced. Vice versa, right? Vice versa. So we're all in this together. We're all learning. We're all growing. A lot of us are here to heal and grow and expand, right? Raise our vibration and frequency. We're coming into the new earth, the new Lemurian. And this Christ consciousness, heart consciousness is awakening within humanity, the collective. Okay, so that's my belief anyway, right? So now, I honestly believe we've already stepped into the golden age. Some believe it's not yet. I do feel that it's already started. I feel like we're in the birthing pains of it. And leaving behind karmic patterns, generational karmas, karmic contracts, lessons that we have maybe possibly gone through over and over and over during lifetimes. And I feel a lot of us here in this lifetime now are ending those to usher in this new earth, right? 5D. And I believe it's not going to be, oh, all of a sudden palm trees are going to pop up in the desert where I live. And no, I don't believe that at all. I believe it's the consciousness, the energies. And personally, you know, there's a lot that's being talked about of the Christ reawakening and coming back, right? But I feel it may just be Christ consciousness, the consciousness of Christ, the heart, the unconditional love awakening within the collective, within us, right? So that's what I believe and my theory. So, you know, it's just really interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so I'm ready to share. Now, like I said, I've shared this before on my channel. I just can't remember when. But this right here is what I seen during a meditation, okay? So this is part of what I seen. So this was during a meditation. It was called Golden Violet Light, Angelic Shielding, and Protection, okay? That was the meditation I was doing. Now, what I got was, this was a spirit light guide, okay? Like a galactic guide, all right? And so she showed me the left side of her face. The right was a little bit blurred out, and her eyes were shut. She had a very small nose, small mouth. She had a very, like a little tiny smile, very like innocence, an innocent smile, right? She had no hair. She was like this baby blue color, okay? And I asked her for her name during this meditation, okay? And I was getting Lil, Lynn, something Li, you know, and it was just right there. And then she showed me her face within these blue flames. My pictures, they're cartoonish, but whatever, you know, that's the best I can do. But there was all these blue flames, her left side, and there's just blue flames. But I'm going to try to draw that next, okay? So that was the best I could do really quickly, okay? So within these blue flames, and they were like these baby blue colors too, and the flames were moving, by the way. And she was still showing me the left side of her face, and then I heard the name Lenaan, and I seen it too, Linaan, which is so interesting because my daughter's name has 2 Y's and 2 N's. I just thought that was interesting. So yeah, this is Lenaan, my spirit light galactic guide. And there was these colors around her, this yellow golden color with like these reds, purple, violet. Very cool, right? And then yeah, after a minute it was like bam, these blue flames, and they were moving. It was really cool. I want to try to draw that. So that happened. This was last summer sometime. I am gonna have to figure out what date that was exactly. So now this was like maybe just a week later, maybe not even, during a meditation. This one right here. Okay, this was the last one I was working on actually. I probably shouldn't have waited so long to draw it up, but I knew it was going to be a lot of work. It was way more realistic than this, okay? So bear with me. All right, so there's this. Oh gosh, okay. Way more realistic than this. All right, so now this was a vision I had during a meditation as well, and this was right after I had that vision of Lenaan, okay? So what I was getting was a name that started with an A or ended with an A. So I meditated on this for a while, a few times. So now I did a meditation for stress and anxiety by Jessica Richberg. I seen a male extraterrestrial galactic being, okay? Mainly was totally white skin toned with a little bit of blue tones, mainly white and a little bit of blue tones, okay? Now, he had very large eyes that were green, very tall and slender. He was wearing a suit that was like a dark blue color with a symbol above his heart, okay, on the left side of him. All right. So, he had very high and strong cheekbones. So I probably should put something there, like a couple little lines so you can tell there's cheekbones there. Okay, so I'll do that after. He had these slight bumps where his third eye would be and going up to his crown. So just tiny little bumps, like 3 of them, okay? Now, but he had these like bumps or bulges on the sides, just one on each side, like where a crown would sit. Really interesting. And but he had these bumps on the right and left side where a crown would sit. The name I got was Nenka or Nenko. I believe it's Nenka. Okay, so now he looked almost like Andromedan to me from what the pictures that I've seen. Okay, and there is the letter A. So maybe that's what it is, that A letter, Andromedan. I'm not sure. I was getting, we were on another planet, and I was looking at him and he was looking at me. We were on a different planet. That's why there was a sun, and then there was a whole different planet. Like it looked like a Saturn in the sky, like massive in the sky. Everything looked so much more realistic than my drawing, okay? After he completely filled me with his unconditional fatherly love and light, okay? I was taken back. I had tears. Oh, I'm still getting teary-eyed. The feeling, like he literally engulfed me with this fatherly, unconditional love and light. Literally, like I've never felt almost, okay? So it was very powerful. And then there were these flashes of white, blue, and purple light, which is so funny. It reminds me of these colors here. This white, blue, and purple light. Okay. And then there were these flashes of green, white, and yellow colors. So he had a small nose, small mouth, very long legs, long arms, and long fingers. Okay. So the symbol, can't really see it there. I would say this is the best I could do without the circle around it. It had like this crescent moon almost, but upright, and then this star. So I don't know what that is, but yeah, the so this was like we were on a hill, and then this like went down. Okay, so it didn't just go off to this water, this lake, like it actually went down, if you know what I mean. But yeah, there was all these mountains, all this greenery. There was some flowers, green grass. There was this trail he was standing on. And it seemed like I was actually kind of looking down a little bit at him. And yeah, there was these mountains with pine trees or trees, and this huge lake. This lake was huge. The sun was shining, going down like a sunset. And then there was this big, huge planet in the sky. It was like, oh, I should have colored the sky. It was a light blue color. Like a lightish green blue. More blue though. But this planet, I've actually had many dreams of other planets and other planets in the sky, like Saturn looking planets and stuff. Little ones, big ones, you know, that covered most of the sky. So yeah, so there's that. So say hello to Nenka or Nenko. I think it's Nenka. So yeah, I'll have to work on this a little bit more with the high cheekbones, the sky. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so that happened right after Lenan. Okay, so now, just recently, okay, this was now 2 weeks ago or something. I was actually getting ready to lay in bed, okay, and so tired. It was late, and I was just laying there, you know, I wasn't falling asleep yet, but all of a sudden I seen this vision, this image in my head, and it looked like this. Yeah, I've already told you guys about this a little bit when I was doing an unboxing on the Golden Future Oracle, because there was a card in that deck that reminded me of this, but this is what I seen. But the background was black, it wasn't white. So yeah, this vision, okay, I have the date. It was March 13th of 2024. It was about 1 to 2 a.m. Okay, so that morning, this happened before bedtime. Okay, but now that morning, about 9 to 10 a.m., a loved one told me that she woke up with a humming vibration sound. So you know who you are. If you want to share, go for it. Okay, so she told me that morning. Okay, it's really strange, and seen some things. All right, anyway, but now the image here, the rings would appear above the pyramid, okay, one at a time, and they would come down and around the pyramid about halfway and then disappear before another ring would come down. Okay, so it was a crystal clear pyramid with this gold in it, and there was this gold all around, literally in the background, all around. Okay, and there was a crown sitting around this pyramid, but every time these rings would come down and around it, this crown would remain, but the ring would disappear before another one came down, and they just kept coming down over the pyramid, like stacking up, but the rings would disappear before another one would come down. Really interesting, guys. Yeah, so that was a vision I had. Okay, so that was really cool. Not sure what that's about yet. So what I want to do is I want to pull an oracle card for each image. Okay, but then we have another one, the last one I got. Okay, this happened right after this pyramid situation. Okay, maybe a week. Okay, so this is the next one. Oh, I've got a date. Yay. Okay, so this is from a dream visitation. I call it a dream visitation. Okay, so this was March 20th of 2024. I woke up in the morning from this dream visitation. Okay, so now I fell asleep to a meditation, and so what I do is I get up really early and then I lay back down for a little while, but I put on a meditation that I usually fall asleep to. So that's what I did. Okay, so it was a tree of life, higher chakra alignment, aura cleansing and balancing of the heart, throat, and third eye by healing energy frequency. So I had my labradorite and I had my super 7 under my pillow, and I had my carnelian heart in my pocket, like my robe pocket, and that's what I fell asleep to. So in my dream, I was with my ex, and he drove me over to this cabin where I actually used to live from when I was like 13 to 15, 12 to 15 years old. And we go inside, and it was this like sit down cafe lodge, and there were these chairs, tables, and a couple benches. Okay, and so I went to go have a visitation with these kids, and I met with the first one, and she was about 13 years old, and she looked like my fiance's cousin's daughter, by the way, but she was very quiet and shy, and she was showing me, she actually had a hood on, like a hoodie with a hood on, but she was showing me her crystals and stones. She had her own little like handful, and she was showing me her favorite ones and everything. And then there was a table next to us that had a bunch of crystals and stones on it, and she was showing me which ones she liked and everything. So I was visiting with her, and then it was time to go visit with another 2 kids. Okay, so I went over to the bench and I sat with these 2 kids, and I was talking to them for a while, and I was just thinking in my head about their guardians, not their parents, not their grandparents, their guardians, okay, that were watching over them, that had custody or something. And I was just thinking, like, you know, like a divorced couple, and they're fighting over custody, and they're just like, just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Oh, anyway, so I just like had that feeling like, oh, whatever, you know. And it was time to say goodbye to these 2 kids. So these 2 kids were about 8 years old. There was a boy and a girl. They were twins, but they were not identical. Okay, and they had their own stones and crystals as well, and tell me about their favorite ones and everything and what they work with. and it was time to say goodbye, and I grabbed them each by their shoulder. Okay. And the girl had medium length brown hair with green blue eyes. And the boy had very short blonde hair with purple pink eyes. And I was just looking at them in their eyes. Their eyes were huge, okay? And what their pupils were like, okay? They weren't black. Their pupils were not black. They were a smoky gray color, okay? They were shifting from a slit to huge and round. Their pupils kept freaking switching, like shifting from the slit to big and round, slit to big and round, okay? That's why I did one of each eye. Sometimes the pupil got bigger than that, okay? But it would go from a slit to that. And they were shifting because they were focusing on my eyes, okay? I didn't feel fear, nothing like that. Nothing like that. I'm just like, what I thought to myself in the dream was their guardians changed their DNA. That's why their eyes are like that and why they're doing that. Okay? So the colors do not do justice. I tried my very best. And I kind of started messing the eyes up. And I'm like, okay, no more. The colors of their eyes were the brightest, sparkliest eyes ever. Seriously, huge. Oh my gosh, the colors of their eyes were so freaking beautiful. They were so bright. I could not get the color, but this is close. This is close, okay? They were so sparkly, even had white in it. It was so sparkly, but very beautiful. And yeah, the girl's eyes were a blue-green, and his eyes were a purple, pink, violet color. Okay, and so yeah, I thought to myself, their guardians changed their DNA. And then I was saying goodbye, and I said, well, I love you guys very, very much. And they said, oh, we love you too. And the boy had his, like, it was a holder, like, kind of like this, but square, with crystals, okay, and stones. And he said, see this little fairy right there? It was just tiny, this little tiny fairy that was purple and white. And I'm like, yeah. And he said, well, if I have this the next time I see you, I'll give it to you. I can still hear his sweet little voice in my head still. And I said, oh, buddy, we'll see, okay? He said, okay. And we left, and I walked out, and then I actually went up to my fiance. That actually looked like another ex, but he was my fiance. And I'm like, actually, so yeah, I went up to my fiance at the time now, but he looked like my ex that I was actually dating when I was living at that cabin at the time, okay? And I said, those were our kids. Those were our kids. Just crying. Those were our kids. So, yeah, that's what that was. I still need to meditate on the names. So I call them my multi-dimensional star children. Okay? So yeah, just really interesting. They had small noses. Their eyebrows were the same as their hair color. Their faces were little. You know, her face shape was more like his. So I try to get it matching. Very small lips, just a light pink color. But yeah, they were like my skin tone color. And later on, I pulled from the Golden Future Oracle, and I pulled card number 21, and I got the economy. That's like a community, you know. And then I pulled a number 7, creativity. And that was after I drew this, and it was creative. So I thought that was really cool as well. So yeah, those are just a few of my dreams and visions during meditations experiences. I also have work to do on my Jesus dreams. Yeah, I need to draw up at least the first dream that I had, which was on December 8th of 2023, the first dream I had of Ascended Master, Jesus Christ. And I need to draw what I seen of him. And then I had my second dream of him on January 8th of 2024. So I still got work to do. It takes some time, but yeah, thought that was interesting, right? I'm curious of what you guys think. So now what I want to do is I want to pull an oracle card for each experience that I had. All right, so we're gonna first do Lenon, okay? And you guys have to tell me what you feel looking at these images as well, okay? So I have some newer decks. And I think for this one, I am gonna do, let's do The Healing Waters by Rebecca Campbell. I've been waiting for this. I knew it was coming out. It's a newer release deck by Rebecca Campbell. The artwork is by Katie Louise, but I knew this was coming out. It came out a few months ago or something, and I just have waited to get it. So I'm really excited. Okay, so this is the Healing Waters Oracle, Rebecca Campbell. I haven't even opened them yet. I don't want to do unboxings. I'm good. I think I'm just going to cleanse these really quick and pull an oracle card for each image experience drawing that I did. So this isn't about, ooh, I love that, unlock the sacred mysteries of the waters. These are very beautiful. So yeah, I don't want it to be about the cards. I want it to be about my experiences in these drawings, okay? All right, so let's just cleanse this really quickly. These are awesome. So I do have some heart chakra incense going. This is jasmine, smells so good. But I'm gonna light my sage and just cleanse the deck a little bit. Okay. I'm so curious of what I get on these. So I'm going to have to shuffle it really well. Yeah, I've been waiting to share with you guys this stuff. I'm ready. I know that today's the 4/4 portal 2024, and we're 4 days away from the solar eclipse on 4/8/2024. So today's the 4/4 portal, so 4/4/8. The solar eclipse is 4/8/8. Thought that's cool, huh? So fourth house can be linked to the fourth house of Cancer, and Cancer's a water sign, healing waters, and it represents home, family, structure, stability, solid foundation, celebrations. All right, and then the eighth house is also water. It's Scorpio energy. Eighth house is the death, rebirth, endings and new beginnings, regeneration, cycles. Perfect, right? The solar eclipse is going to be very powerful. Okay, I think we're ready. All right, so I always ask divine source, light, creator, guides of love and light only, okay? For guidance, for connections, for messages. So can we get a message about Lenon, this experience that I had during the meditation? Let's see what we get here. What message do I need to know about Lenon and this experience I had last summer? Okay. Ooh, we got the wishing well. Oh, the wishing well. Are you kidding? Oh. Ooh, it's beautiful. Wow. Okay, the wishing well. Unexpected gifts kindness. Are you kidding me? Kindness and karmic jewels. What? I feel all of these are going to tie in somehow. I do. Okay. Oh, I love it. I'll hold it up while I read it out of the guidebook. The Wishing Well. Rebecca Campbell is great. Oh, it's back here, I think. Here it is. Okay. And it's on page 152. That adds up to number 8. Synchronicities are everywhere all the time. All the time. It's amazing. Everything lines up. Okay, this morning I heard stars are aligning. Stars are aligning. Solar eclipse, right? So, the Wishing Well about Lenon. Okay, here we go. It said that in ancient times, women would sing and whisper into wells. What did I call her? A she. I called her a she. And Lenon. I felt a female energy. Okay, how cool. Like a divine feminine. Believing that the water would carry their messages from one corner of the world to another. Oh my God. Okay. This may sound like something from a children's fable, but in fact, several scientific researchers have theorized that water can be imbued with energy from our thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Wishing wells are found all over the world, and they mirror to us the great reverence held by our ancestors for Earth's fresh waters. So the mirror, we talked about the 448 and then 488 mirror numbers. That's awesome. Okay. So Greek mythology says that the tradition of wishing wells began through the practice of throwing coins into a sacred well of the warrior. Amphiaros? Never heard of that. Who was a renowned oracle. I have never heard that before. Amphiaraus. Okay. The Wishing Well is a wonderful card that carries with it great blessings, gifts, and fulfilled wishes. When it appears in a spread, it's a sign that things are happening and that the realization of your dreams is likely to occur. Of course, any creation requires embodiment and action, so it's not a sign to stop moving toward your dreams in practical ways. Rather, it offers deep encouragement to keep going and to trust that all the groundwork you've already put in place is working. It can also be a sign that helpful people are coming into your life to support you in creating your heart's deepest desires. Healing Waters affirmation. I receive all of the gifts that life has to offer me with an open heart and an open mind. I'm surrounded by kind, helpful people. That's my spirit light guide, galactic guide, okay? Oh, that's awesome. Things are working out for me. I'm living in my heart's deepest, most daring prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what I was seeing, reading that, was the Lemurian Starchild Oracle. So I will be right back. I have to go get that and pull from that deck as well. Okay. Let's see what it is that needs to come out from the Lemurian Starchild Oracle. A huge reason why I'm sharing this with you guys is because, you know, if you have any kind of experiences like this, feel calling to it, feel connected to it, multidimensional, other planetary connections, whatever it may be, if you also feel a call to it, drawn to it, and you are interested in a personal reading about it, I'm very open-minded, I promise. Okay, so if you are, go ahead and get a hold of me. Comment below. My email's in the description below. Okay. All right, let's see what needs to come out from the Lemurian Starchild Oracle about Lenon. What needs to come out about Lenon, please? Oh, there it is. No way! Oh my gosh, we have Way of Pearls. What's with the W? The Wishing Well. Now we have Way of Pearls. WWW. What? Is there some kind of website I need to know about? WWW. Way of Pearls. So we have the pearls, more water connection here. It's a number 2. So the second house, 2s can be about free will and decisions and choices. 2s can be about a union, okay, a connection. And then the second house in astrology is ruled by Taurus, an earth sign, and it represents our material plane here, 3D. Okay, it says liminal space, new energies, trust, time of growth. Okay, so that may have been some kind of awakening activation for me somehow, some way. Okay, so that's going to be within wisdom, 215.2. See, everything's connected. Okay, on page 221. I keep seeing 221 and I'm like, oh, I got to wait for 222. So it continues on to 222. All right, let's read this. Okay, Way of Pearls. It's a she. Wow. Liminal space, new energies, trust, time of growth, beautiful outcomes with new shimmering energies, healing. You are always guided, Lemurian Starchild, sometimes in subtle, sometimes in obvious ways. Drawing this card means that you are guided by pearl emanation, and that lightness and vibrancy indicate the direction of your heart, more heart energy. Do you feel you need to know about the future? Would you like to look into a crystal ball? Okay. The Way of Pearls helps you to see the beauty and wisdom of the step that you are taking right now. As a Lemurian Starchild, you are beyond space and time, beyond all judgments and expectations of the mind. What am I doing right now? If nobody sees this, fucking fine. Whatever. Okay. The Way of Pearls shows you multi-dimensional wisdom and clarity through its great beauty. In your hands is not a crystal ball, but a beautiful pearl that is given to you by your Lemurian guides. This could just be a Lemurian guide. This etheric pearl shows you not the answers that the mind would like, but connects you to your heart, where you find a bigger vision and purpose. Gently, a soft voice starts guiding you into this loving connection. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit more. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm just seeing different words in here, like divine alchemy. I'm seeing 2024 sight. I'm seeing new era, and I'm seeing birds of the air. Birds are super significant for me. Oh my gosh, okay, here we go. When everything of certainty and clarity is out of reach, seeking for the clear vision of a crystal ball for clarity and clear knowing is understandable. However, if we look deeper, we find we are already on the way of pearls, and softly a gentler light is calling us. Shimmering hues of palest rainbow glisten, mesmerize and enchant rather than elucidate, yet somehow it does not matter. In this soft and beautiful radiance, the questions are fading away. The right side of her face was like blurred or faded. The Way of Pearls is a route of growth, starting as an attempt to ease our discomfort when any uncertainty seems hidden. And I was doing a meditation for stress and anxiety, by the way, right? The fear of uncertainty is the grit. Yet even though we quickly realize that turning this way and that for answers just aggravates, turning inwards has taken time. When we do, though, we find our own sensitive and caring hands, our own shooting bomb and low. Our healing really begins. Today we realize that the perfect grace of an infinite, omnipresent lover has been guiding each of our beloved footsteps within and without. And through our heart's faithful response, a divine alchemy has occurred, creating an exquisite combination of delicate softness and strength within us. Not only that, we find an enchanted, holy path ahead of us. In our hero's quest, we have unveiled our radiance, which is now blessing the world. The last shifting sands that made our pearls slip through the narrow neck of time now, and a new era has begun. The shifting reminds me of the eyes of those children, shifting. The old need for 2024 sight does not apply in this, the age of love, of presence, and in this, our new life beginning as it does, without death's intervention or the dawning of veils of forgetfulness. Everything I was talking about before I showed you guys the drawings. Our exalted rebirth heralds that a clear and gentle light of purest clarity is now dawning throughout creation. All All are being invited to leave behind the density of misaligned creation and misidentification forever, to blissfully reawaken to the returning true frequencies of Eden as they weave lovingly through our consciousness, gently awakening every particle and layer of our being. We are becoming like birds of the air, light and free. Allow the bird tribe to guide you on this journey, both physical birds and birds beings of light. They are ascended beings who want to teach you about spreading your wings. Allow yourself to fly into the template of New Lemuria on the new earth, where you create shining trails of light with the highest vibration. Affirmation: I allow the gentle shimmer of the pearl to remind me that even in the middle of change, I am blessed, I am guided, and just need to turn within to feel a love that seeks to heal me. Wow. Everything's aligning. Everything's coming together. Okay. Ah, that was so freaking awesome. There it is. Lenan. Okay. So there's that. Now we're going to move on to Nenka or Nenko. Maybe we'll get a hint. Okay. Oh, this was actually the meditation during stress and anxiety. This was the meditation for the golden violet light, angelic shielding and protection. I get those mixed up. Wow. Everything's connected. Okay, so for this one, I also have another oracle, and we're going to have to, well, I want to cleanse the deck. So we are going to do the Tree of Life Oracle by David Wells. So freaking awesome. Oh, I love it. First time I'm using these. I've seen these. A couple of loved ones have this deck. So now let's move on and cleanse this deck, and then let's see what this one has to say. Well, these aren't sticky at all. That's kind of nice. Really cool cards. I believe in the tools and resources we are given by Mother Earth Gaia, like the sage, to help us along our journey during cleansings and things like that. But I also believe fully in our own capability of cleansing our own energies, cleansing this deck. It's a lot of our intention and belief. That's my belief. Okay, but I still do believe in our tools and resources. All right, for this one, let's shuffle this one really well. Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love and Light Only. So for my visitation vision during this meditation, on Nenka or Nenko, hopefully we get, I think it's Nenka. Hopefully we get a clue here. Okay, what does this one have to say? This experience. Hair. What does this one have to say? Nenka or Nenko? Looked like one was flipped around. Maybe not. Okay, is that one? Yes. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. We have a number 29th. It says 29th path. 29 adds up to number 11, which would be a number 2. So 2, union, connection, this balance, light, dark, light, shadow, yin, yang, balance of 2. 11th house is connected to Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius sun, by the way. And the 11th house, Aquarius is an air sign. The 11th house is hopes, wishes, friends, community. We just got the wishing well. And that 2, again, number 2. So, wow, the twos, connections, unions, balances, free will, decisions, choices. Okay. 29th path, the moon. So moon energy, we just had a lunar eclipse. It was a penumbral. So yeah, we just had that, and then we are going to go into the solar eclipse. But the moon is connected to the 12th house, Pisces energy, water. It's subconscious, dreams, unknown, unseen, beneath the surface, intuition, feelings and emotions, subconscious. Let's see. It says evolution, simplicity, and the animal kingdom. We just got the birds, right? All right, so let's see, where would this be? Oh, perfect. 29th path, the moon. Here we go. These are awesome. This path runs between Malkuth to Netzach. Wow. And is Pisces in astrology. All things watery are found here. Of course, the moon, water. Water, 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 water. Water. Can represent the collective. Okay. The subconscious mind, emotional responses, intuition, and family. The Piscean energy in your own chart will offer up more insights. As the goddess of the moon rises from her bath, the wishing well. Look at, she's rising out of the waters. How connected. This is so freaking cool. Okay. Into awareness of her surroundings. The animals with her symbolize evolution as well as sensuality and protection. So this evolution reminds me of that 8th house too. Death, rebirth. We all evolve, at least we'd like to think so, and we do it many ways. Emotionally, physically, and as a species. It's how we survive. Are you surviving or thriving? Are you heading in the direction you want to be heading in? If not, what does your intuitive mind tell you needs to evolve? The moon's governorship over family matters could suggest a family situation needs your attention now. Is it a question of offering support or asking for it? Water and the moon are both instruments that unlock your ability to see through the veil. So your awareness of the astral worlds, scrying techniques. Are you kidding? And intuitive knowing may be increasing and could be worthy of further exploration at this time. Ask yourself what subconscious patterning is stopping you from receiving the things you need and desire. What do you want? If it's a huge bath and a wolf, then double joy. You're able to see the future you. More of the future? Wow. For now, focus on moving toward whatever you feel is what you're here to do without losing sight of the small everyday tasks and blessings that will get you there. Activate. The ebb and flow of the moon can help you chart the small changes you need to make. Changes again. A moon diary or journal will help you make the most of her cyclic nature and offer a map for change. Yeah, more change energy, more cycle energy. Pretty cool. Okay, so now I feel like I have to pull from the Golden Future Oracle for this. Even though I didn't with this one actually. I actually have not yet with this one. So I do feel the need to do that. So I am going to pull that out. Thanks for hanging in there with me, you guys. It means a lot. Where are you? Golden Future Oracle. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I just keep being told, keep feeling. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Things are about to happen for us. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So the Golden Future Oracle by Diana Cooper. All right. Kept getting that future energy as well. Don't fall on me. Okay, Divine Source Light Creator, Guides, Protectors of Love Light Only. What do I need to know from the Golden Future Oracle about Nenka or Nenko? Okay, we have a number 6, Leisure and Sport. Participate and have fun. This is more of community, the collective, family energy. Again, number 6, So 6th house in astrology is ruled by Virgo. It's an earth sign. 6 is actually the divine embodiment of love. Venus, Venusian energy. So more love, the heart. And 6th house is Virgo, the health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, organization, work. So leisure and sport. It's community work. Like family. Okay? He had this Galactic Federation vibe to him. Straight up. So, what are they doing for the planet? This is on page 28. I was born on January 28th at 10:28 p.m. 28 is very significant for me. 28 is also number 10, which is also a cycle completing for a new beginning. Okay? So, leisure and sport, participate and have fun. Without work, as we currently know it, people will have much leisure time in the golden future and the mindset to enjoy it. These high energy souls will need to express themselves physically, so in each area there will be communal sport facilities freely available for everyone to use. In 5th dimensional consciousness, which we were talking about, everyone is totally honest and respectful of equipment, so it will be left in sports halls or open spaces for everyone to use. Liminal space. Space. Okay. Clear, pure lakes and pools. Water. Again. Will be constructed in recreation areas where communally owned boats will be moored and all manner of fun water sports equipment will be available. In the new consciousness, there is no loneliness. Everyone feels they belong and is open and friendly, so people naturally congregate together and invite others to participate in their activities. Guidance. Choosing this card suggests that you may benefit from reviewing how you spend your free time. Do you participate in activities and do you encourage others to join in? Do you share equipment and possessions and treat them with respect and care? Do you exercise your physical body in an optimum way? The High Priest Zeus set up the original Olympic Games during the golden era of Atlantis. Everyone took part for enjoyment and fitness and to practice excellence and cooperation. Ask Zeus to oversee the way you enjoy activities or sport in your leisure time, for this will become increasingly important as we move towards the golden future. Fun, enjoyment, relaxation, physical expression, and togetherness are qualities much prized in the new paradigm. Focus on your orange navel chakra and ignite a warm inner glow of community participation. Sacral chakra. Okay. If appropriate, ask Zeus to open new doors to leisure pursuits for you. Your guidance is to do some physical exercise or join in another social activity. Enjoy yourself. Ending on page 29. We got that 29 before. So that's the number 11. Atlantis is an A, right? 29 is the number 11 connected to the 11th house of Aquarius A. I think it's Nenka. I think it's Nenka. All right. Thank you so much. How awesome. Whoop. Okay. So there's that. I can't wait to watch this back. And the tree of life. The tree. Family tree. Right? Everything's connected. So awesome. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the pyramid. And then we'll do the last one of the children. So let's do the pyramid, okay? And I think we should do... Yep, let's do this one. This is another new one. This is the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and artwork by Katie Louise. Beautiful. So beautiful. Let's see if we can set that here. Unlock the sacred mysteries of the rose. That's awesome. Very pretty. And then we will also cleanse this one. My heart chakra incense burnt out, so I may get another one here in a minute. All right. Sticky, 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 sticky. All right. Okay, guys. Let's shuffle this one. We'll knock it out and shuffle it really well. Okay, so now focusing on my vision of the crystal clear pyramid with the crown, the rings, and the golden flakes. What do I need to know about this one? What is the message on this one? Because there's a reason why I feel the need to share it with you guys. All of this. So what do we need to know on this crystal clear pyramid that I seen? Thank you. Okay. Ooh, we have the rose thread. Thread reminds me of a connection. Okay, and my favorite flower is an orange rose, by the way. This talked about that orange sacral chakra area, which I've been working on a lot. So that's a very, that's creativity, joy, confidence, self-confidence. So the rose thread, it says inner call, soul-led, the mystic, living courageously. Yeah, courage. That's nuts. That's connected to the sacral chakra. Okay, so inner calling. Yes, I felt called to share this with you guys. So let's find that in the guidebook. The rose thread. There's water. She's mirrored, split and mirrored. Wow. Yeah, this whole card is almost completely mirrored and split into two. Where would that be? The rose thread. Let's see. Okay, maybe there's some. There we go. Yay. We have the rose thread. Let's see. On page 114. Not this one. What was it? What was it? I seen a page 114. I think it was the Tree of Life, wasn't it? It was 29th path, the moon, 114. So we have that again. Wow. Oh boy. The rose thread, page 114. Hopefully you can see that. Okay. Inner call, soul-led, the mystic, living courageously. This is the card of the mystic, the one who's in touch with the depths of the inner world and the inner weavings of the world and beyond, way beyond. Ooh, wow. They're dedicated to listening to the mysterious voice whispering within. The W. Whisper? What? What talked about whispers? This did. This talked about whispers. Wow. Okay. To following their intuition and living in accordance with that. To living by being guided by the rose thread. Following the rose thread means being dedicated to walking the way of the rose, to being in service to humanity and dedicated to writing a new story. We have this community, the collective, right? My tribe here. Thank you guys for being here. See, you're part of this with me. We're all in this together. It requires courage and faith and the willingness to pave a new path. 29th path. The same page. Are you kidding? Holy cow. All right. The rose has been a symbol of the mysteries for thousands of years. The rose thread is the invisible path that the mystic follows. It takes courage to trust it, for the path is different for every single person. This is why it requires courage to trust the inner call, and those who do so find great reward. This card is a sign that you're being called to follow this initiatory path led by the thread deep within. You may find that you're in a place of great change and are being called to have faith and gather up the courage to take the next step. This card is a sign of encouragement to keep taking the next step. It's acknowledging the courage it takes to live a soul-led life and honoring you for always taking the leap. I also had a dream probably about a month ago now, that I was pulling cards for myself, and I was actually looking at myself, pulling cards for myself, and I pulled the Fool card from the Light Seer's Tarot, and I'm like, you're gonna have to take a huge leap of faith. You're gonna have to take a huge leap of faith. And I woke up and kept telling myself, you're gonna have to take a huge leap of faith. And the Fool card, it's a new beginning. It's a surrendering. It's a leap of faith, a trust fall. Okay, so Rose transmission. Even when things feel unclear, especially when they do, I trust that I'm always led from within. This connection to that with you guys, I feel we need another message. Yeah, I do. So the thread. Oh my gosh. You know what? I think we're going to do a tarot. Yep, we're going to do the new tarot that I got. Look at the Unfolding Path Tarot. I haven't even looked at this thing yet. It came with all these other ones. Okay, the Unfolding Path Tarot. Let's do it. So wild. Look how freaking beautiful that is. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. That is the most prettiest image I've ever seen inside of a box of a deck. That is freaking beautiful. The Dove of Peace, it does remind me of Christ consciousness, the Ascended Master Jesus Christ. The Lotus, rebirth. Look at, she's making a heart shape with her fingers, her hands. The Cups being unconditional love. The heart chakra, overflow of love. This is amazing. All right, so let's, the Star card. This is my card. I'm an Aquarius sun. The Star card is ruled by Aquarius. Are you freaking kidding me? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys, how do you explain this? Literally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flower of life. Okay. My Aquarius sun. My Libra rising. Okay. My Sagittarius moon. And I have a Capricorn stellium in my natal astrological chart. Explain this shit to me, please. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty amazing. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so let me cleanse this deck. This is amazing. Okay. The Unfolding Path. I can't. I can't wait to use these. These are so freaking beautiful. What was that? Fly. Oh my gosh. These look awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. I may do an unboxing on this deck, but we'll see. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's knock this out and shuffle it really well. maybe some of the cards I might not be able to show, but we'll see. Might be okay, actually. These are beautiful. Very different size and shape, but they work. Oh my gosh. Okay. Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love and Light Only. What do we need to know about this crystal clear pyramid that I had a vision of? What is it that I need to know about it? I think it's my community here with you guys. I think it is. What do we need to know about this crystal clear pyramid vision that I've seen? I think it's my community with you guys. Okay, what else? So freaking beautiful. This is an awesome deck. It is, you guys. It is. It's with you guys. Yeah. Okay. I love this. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking cute. All right, so this is the 7 of Pentacles. Yep. Look how pretty. Look at the sunflowers. This is the 7 of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I want to say the 7th house in astrology is ruled by Libra, okay? And Libra is an air sign. The 7th house represents partnerships and relationships. And it can be like balance, unity, okay? I'm gonna light a sacral chakra incense, sandalwood. Oh, come on. Get in there. Okay. Anyway, so the 7 of Pentacles is planting new seeds. Or, really, honestly, it's not really new seeds. It's seeds that you've already planted, the things you've already started, and you've worked hard on. You've been patient. You've been caretaking those seeds. You've been protecting them, taking care of them, watering them, giving them nutrients, right? And growing this, my channel. I believe this is my community with you guys. And then the 10 of Pentacles, which is a community. So absolutely, okay, so there's a 7 of Pentacles. See the watering can? Watering the channel, the work I've been doing, being patient, you know, growing it slowly. You guys helping me do that, supporting me, helping me to keep going, honestly. The 10 of Pentacles is a community, a family. It's a comfort, satisfaction, a fulfillment. It can be financial prosperity or just abundance prosperity in general. Okay, so there's that. And then there's a major arcana here. So major arcanas hold big energy, big energy. So this is the number 9 of the major arcanas. The 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius, a fire sign. It represents spirituality, faith, trust, a trust fall, higher learning, higher perspectives. But this one's ruled by Virgo, okay? The Hermit is a Virgo card. So we did get Virgo, that 6th house. Virgo is an earth sign. The 6th house is the health, wellness, body, daily routines, boundaries, organization, and work life. This is my work. And doing it with you guys, growing with you guys, being a part of it with you guys. You being a part of my world too, right? We're sharing this. And the Hermit is actually like introspection, kind of not being seen, and then coming out as the star. So the star, remember we've seen the star, Aquarius energy, okay? And then it being in the cage here, right? But the star is actually the lantern lighting the way, which is your own inner light. So it's lighting the path ahead. We got the path. Unfolding the path tarot. I mean, my goodness. So yeah, this is actually connected to you guys. This is freaking awesome. Yay. Golden specks, my golden flakes. I don't know, but that is really cool. That's perfect. Yeah, the Hermit, wisdom teacher, old soul, calling, following your path. And after some stagnancy, after hiding out, after some not being seen, or just hermiting for a while. I tend to do that sometimes. I've been waiting and holding off on sharing all this with you guys. So, yeah, makes sense to me. Okay, so I'm making a big old mess. We'll worry about that later. Okay, the last one. The last one for now. My multidimensional star children. I personally feel like they have a connection to like the dragons. I keep thinking and feeling and picking up on the dragons. And actually, this was just gifted to me. This is a Labradorite dragon head by a loved one. So, thought that was pretty freaking awesome. Okay, so now let's figure out what deck we're going to use for them. Okay. Let's do this one. This is the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle deck by Abiola Abrams. The A's. The A's. All right. Beautiful. So beautiful. This was shown to me by a loved one. She got this deck, and I think in a subscription box, and I'm like, ooh, that's pretty freaking cool. She pulled me a few cards from it, and I'm like, okay, I like it. I'm gonna get it. Okay, so let's ring cleanse this one. The birds. That's right. I forgot about the birds. Remember me saying birds are very important to me, very significant. The birds, mirrored birds, by the way. That's really cool. Okay. The Secrets of the Ancestors. All right, let's knock this out and shuffle it really well. Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love and Only. Dang, these shuffle really nicely. They do. They shuffle really nicely. All the cardstock to every single one of these decks has been great. Really well made. Pretty dang impressed with all of them. Okay, what do we need to know about my multidimensional star children? That was quick. Okay, we have a card number 13. So, of course, isn't that crazy? No way. Okay. This is freaking awesome. I'm going to take these three, okay? So we have a card number 13. So the 13 can actually be related to the 13th major arcana in the tarot, which is the death card ruled by Scorpio, that rules the 8th house of a death, rebirth, changes, cycles, transformation, regeneration, endings, and new beginnings. And the 13 is also number 4, okay? Today is a 4-4 portal. I just seen 40 minutes exactly, but you won't see that. So the 448 portal, okay? 4/4/2024. So 448 is today that I'm recording this, okay? 4, the 4th house of astrology, is ruled by Cancer, water sign, and it's home, family, structure, stability, solid foundation, soul tribe, celebrations, okay? So we have Jumbie, total disruption, okay? Then we have a card number 44. It was on the bottom of the deck. 44. Today is the 4/4 portal, which adds up to number 8, connected to the 13th major arcana in the tarot, Scorpio ruling the 8th house. The connections, everything's aligning here. So number 8, death, rebirth, cycles, changes, unknown. The unknown, enigma. And then we have a card number 29. Again, we had the 29th path, 29 being connected to 11. The 11th house of astrology, in astrology, is Aquarius, air sign. Hopes, wishes, friends, community, okay? And the 2 is a union, a connection, okay? And it says creature of water. Creative expression. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I had to get very creative to create these. All right, let's read the 13. How freaking perfect. Jumbie. All right. Total disruption. Isn't that funny? It's on a page 56. That's also a number 11. So we have 444, 11, 11. By the way, 4 is my favorite number. It always has been. So yeah, 13, 56, 11. Just wild. Okay. These colors are beautiful. All right. So Jumbie, total disruption. Tears will be shed. Are you ready to accept change? Change again, okay? And when I left them, I went to my fiance, but looked like my ex. I'm like, those are our kids. I was crying. Those were our kids. Those were our kids. Because ready or not, here it comes. You are living the Zen proverb, let go and be dragged. What are you struggling to hold on to? Ding dong, that old situation is dead. Shift happens. There is radical change happening within you and around you. Allow yourself to cleanse the energy of the past and forge ahead. A new beginning starts now. Ancestral memory. Jumbies are otherworldly shadow spirits and monsters in the Caribbean. In Caribbean carnivals, the Moko Jumbi towers high on stilts as a god who sees right and wrong doers. People fear the Jumbi as a messenger of death. However, the Jumbi is most potent as a messenger of life. Jumbi reminds us to embrace the changes of life. Jumbi is as much about beginnings as endings. Ancestral medicine. Fear of change and fear of death are two huge fears of those who walked before. Your ancestors are calling on you to release fear and rise as yourself with all the lessons from the past in your heart. Heart again. Okay, so tarot correspondence, it gives death. The death card, yeah. Declaration, I am completely open to the sacred magic of change. Ushering in change. Wow. Helping bring in change. Now card 44, the unknown enigma. Trusting in this unknown of change, right? Okay. I think this is the last card. It is. The unknown, yep. On page 118, adding up to a 10, ending on page 119, adding up to a number 11. 44, the unknown. 118, so number 10. 10 is a total cycle, ending and completing, right? Now we have the 119, so a number 11. What? What a trip. Okay. The unknown enigma. Still trying to control everything? The answers you seek are unknowable, and at this moment, or the divine is not ready to give you the full picture right now. Nothing is certain. This is not a yes or no, but a pause. Trusting the unknown is also having unwavering faith. Wow, we talked about that before. Believe in your bones that your ancestors have your back and are guiding you towards something greater. Absolutely. It may feel scary, but when we trust, amazing things can happen. The unknown calls us to step into a world of infinite avenues where dreams are born and miracles unfold. Let go of expectations and open yourself up to what could be. Ancestral memory. If you are close to a family member or other person when they were in the physical realm, they are likely still with you now. The unknown ancestors are also still loving and protecting you. On a soul level, we know all of our ancestors. Put your hands over your heart. Feel into their guidance and affirm, just for today, I know that I'm safe. Ancestral medicine. If something is out of alignment with your nervous system, you will reject it. This includes all of your intentions, goals, dreams, and plans. It is imperative to become comfortable with being uncomfortable so that you can continue to take risks to grow, evolve, and expand. Yeah, exactly. All right. Tarot correspondence, there's none. And it says declaration. I am being guided and protected. Family. This is family. That's why I call them my multidimensional star children. And then you guys being my soul family, soul tribe, right? My community. Okay. All right, last one, 29, creature of water. On page 88, we had card 44. You know, we had the number 11, 11. We have 29 again. We have 88. See how many synchronicities? All right. Creature of water, creative expression, creative energies all around you. Use your imagination to get unstuck. Follow your inspirations and allow your emotions to fuel your pursuits. Romantic or creative, your heart energy is blossoming. Yes. This is a time of heightened creativity with potential for breakthroughs. This idealistic and compassionate animal spirit ancestor coming forward can be a good thing if there is something or someone you've been waiting for. Wow. But moving too fast can lead to recklessness. Pace yourself. You're obsessed in seeking fulfillment. You have the potential to get sloppy. Hasty decision-making can block your flow. Ancestral memory. The creature of water is the Akin animal spirit, the A again, and the Sonkofa heron bird. Remember the bird tribe we were talking about in the beginning? They come forward with the lucky energy of the Ghanaian goddess of the harvest. Asais Afua, the Akin animal spirit. Asais Afua, the A's ancestral memory, ancestral medicine. This is pretty wild. The bird tribe, the planets in the sky, the Saturn looking planets in the sky. Really? Oh my goodness. Okay. Sankofa means we must go back to get it. Sankofa here is the animal spirit that connects the past, present, and future. I feel, yeah, multi-dimensional future children. Okay, ancestral medicine. Take time to experience. Creature of water saves us from ourselves with fairy tale knights in shining armor energy, saving the damsel in distress. Are you moving too fast to reap the benefits of your blessings? My child, how can you go back and reap your harvest? Tarot correspondence is the Knight of Cups. Declaration, I am a creative force. The Knight of Cups is a messenger of the heart, a messenger of love and feelings and emotions, wearing their heart on their sleeve. So, very different oracle, I'd say. I mean, it's really good. It has good synchronicity, some confirmation. But I feel like this is kind of like a starter message for a reading kind of thing, not an ending. So I am going to pull one more. And the last deck, we've used them all. I didn't think we were going to use them all. We've got the Moonology Manifestation Oracle by Yasmin Boland. All right, this is the last of it, okay? Seriously, you guys, thank you for tuning in and being there with me. This is so freaking awesome. I want you guys to feel comfortable enough to share with me what you want, what you feel, how you feel, you know, what you've experienced. And you can always reach out to me in my email. So it could be private, you know. So, yeah. Anyway, attune to the moon and manifest miracles. It's funny how we got that 29th path card, the moon, as well. And we're ending with the last oracle deck that I have. I had 6 of them. And the Moonology. Yeah. Beautiful. My gosh. So we're going to have this new moon with this solar eclipse, right? That's how it works. So it's going to be significant. These are gorgeous. What? These are beautiful. Wow, look at these. Oh, so freaking cool. I do have the Moonology Oracle. Or, yeah, Moonology Messages Oracle. I know she's got a few. But this one's the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. So that's pretty cool. All right, last message. Let's cleanse these. And this solar eclipse is going to happen during the Aries season. Look what's on the bottom. How funny. Okay. All right. So I do absolutely believe maybe multidimensional star, future children, family connection. All right. Divine source light creator, guides of love and light only. What do we need for an ending message about all of it? Let's just pull on all of it. All of these images, all of these visions, the dreams, these experiences that I've had, and why I'm sharing it with you guys. What is to come of it? What do we need to know to end this video? What do we need to know to end this video? Oh. Okay. We have last quarter moon in Leo. Leo's a fire sign. Leo rules the 5th house. 5 is about changes, cycles. And the 5th house is the heart, love, courage, pleasure, creativity, amusement, laughter, joy, fortitude, perseverance. So it says lighten up. Okay. Last quarter moon in Leo. So last quarter moon in Leo. Let's see if we can find that. Yeah, we can. That's awesome. Oh, there we go. Last quarter moon in Leo. Shut up. Oh my gosh. Guess what page it's on? I'll show you. Here's the card. Okay. So here it is. Last quarter moon in Leo. Lighten up. Can you see that? 114. 11, 4. That's 3 times. From 3 different decks of cards. We've gotten 114 3 times for a page. That's crazy. Lighten up. What's happening for you right now can turn out well, but you need to find a balance between the light and the dark of the situation. Remember, we were getting that 11, the 2, the union, the connection, the light shadow, yin yang, the balance, right? Get in touch with some lighter and happier feelings to clear away any energetic debris that may have grown out of your fears. Yeah, I had a little bit of fear of sharing all this with you guys. You know, I did. That said, this isn't about glossing over any dramas and pretending all is well if it isn't. A positive attitude towards life now will help clear away any upsets. Manifesting mix. 2 very strong energies are at play here. All the things you fear and your very vitality. Okay, manifesting mindset. Drawing this card suggests you need to lighten up a little. Happy manifesting comes from a happy place. Make a list of your blessings. Manifesting magic. These crystals work especially well for the sign of Leo. Sunstone, carnelian. Do you remember? Okay. Do you remember what I said about what stones I had? So this dream visitation, my star multidimensional children, I pulled from the golden. Okay, this was on March 20th of 2024. 20th can be reduced to a 2. 2024 is an 8, okay? So I pulled from the Golden Future Oracle. I got a card 21, the economy, a card 7, creativity. I fell asleep to a meditation. It was a tree of life, higher chakra alignment, aura cleansing and balancing, heart, throat, and third eye by healing energy frequency on YouTube, okay? Had my labradorite piece, my super 7 under my pillow, and I had my carnelian heart in my robe pocket when I had this vision. or visitation, dream visitation. Everything aligns. Okay. Wow. So carnelian, citrine, rose quartz, aventurine, and Dalmatian jasper. Choose one and hold it while you meditate, visualizing a warming orange light swirling around you. Alternatively, keep your crystal close by as you work through your situation, or use 5 or 6 to make a crystal grid. Wow. 5 or 6. Remember, we had that page 56. It is 56 now. But you won't see that. Okay. Your manifestation affirmation. When I forgive myself, I set myself free. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Leo on a Sunday, the sun's day, or during Leo's hour. The last quarter moon in Leo takes place when the sun is in Scorpio and the moon is in Leo. It knows that life is made up for light and shade. Okay. Balance, balance, balance. All right. Oh my gosh. That was so much. That was a lot of beauty, a lot of amazingness. That was so cool. Well, you guys, thank you so much for being there with me. This has been very interesting. I mean, this whole past year has been wild. Really cool. Really, really cool, you know. And I'm just curious of, you know, what you guys have been experiencing, and you know, if you're willing to share, you know, or what do you pick up? What are your abilities? You know, I'm just curious of if you've had anything similar happen, or what your dreams are like. I'm sure they're intensifying, and we've got this solar eclipse coming up. I mean, things are getting spunky. Okay, so anyway, thank you all so much. Like I said, if you're interested in a personal reading, I am accepting bookings, you guys. I'm open, okay? Open-minded, open bookings, you know, all of that. So feel free to reach out, okay? And I cannot thank you guys enough. You keep me going. You keep me going. I love doing this. I love growing and learning every single day and sharing with you guys, hearing about your guys' experiences, you know, that's where it's at. So thank you so much. Always have an open mind. Always ask questions. Truth is always stranger than fiction. Unconditional love and light, so be it, so it is. And I will see you guys in the next reading or video. If you're interested in a personal reading, go ahead and reach out. You can comment below, or you can email me. My email's in the description below, all right? And I will actually give you some information on that as well. Thank you so much, you guys, and love you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.